Breaking news from the NFL. Aaron Rodgers says he is done after this year.
Is it, safe to say that this is your last year playing?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is it. This was really about finishing with a lot of...
You've never met Aaron Rodgers. He doesn't know your name. He doesn't know your face, your voice, the year you were born, or the city you grew up in. To him, you don't exist. So why does the idea of him retiring feel like you're about to lose someone? Not a player, not a statistic, someone. And here's the part that makes it stranger. You might not actually be afraid of losing Aaron Rodgers. You might be afraid of losing the version of you that existed the last time you watched him. 2 questions now, neither one answered yet. Why does a stranger feel like someone we know? And why does losing him feel like losing something of our own? Go back to 2005 for a second. A green room, cameras, a kid from Chico, California, sitting in a suit that probably still had the tag marks on it, waiting to hear his name called in the draft. It didn't come. Not in the top 5, not in the top 10. Team after team passed on him, and the cameras kept cutting back to his face every time. Because that's good television, watching someone get rejected in real time. He finally landed in Green Bay, pick 24. And then he did the one thing almost nobody in his position agrees to do. He sat. 3 years behind Brett Favre, a legend, a fan favorite, a guy the whole state of Wisconsin already loved, while Rodgers stood on the sideline in a baseball cap, waiting for a shot he wasn't sure would ever come. You didn't see any of that happen live. Most of us didn't. But somewhere between that green room and everything that came after, he stopped being a name in a headline and started being someone who was just there. Every fall, every Sunday. That's the part your brain doesn't need explained to it. It just needs repetition. Same face, same voice. Year after year, showing up in the background of your actual life. A couch, a kitchen with the TV on, a phone call with your dad about the game. You never shook his hand. Didn't need to. Your brain was building the relationship anyway, one Sunday at a time, the same slow way it builds familiarity with a neighbor you've never actually spoken to. But familiarity alone doesn't make you tear up. You don't cry when a weather anchor changes stations, so there's something else going on. Here's the harder truth. The moments that stick, the ones your brain refuses to let go of, just the ones with the highest stakes, they're the ones tangled up with people. A championship you watched with someone, a brutal playoff loss that ruined an entire Sunday dinner, a year you'd honestly rather forget, except that somehow, football was the one constant running through it. Rodgers was in the room for a lot of those. Not because he mattered that much, because he kept showing up while everything else in your life kept moving. So by now, he isn't just a guy in your memories. He's practically load-bearing in a few of them. Which means the twist is this. It was never really about him. What you're actually afraid of losing is the version of your life that was standing next to him when those memories got made. The kid on the floor, the person on that old couch, whoever used to sit beside you and doesn't anymore, his career becoming a clock. As long as he kept playing, some small, irrational part of you got to believe that era hadn't fully ended yet. Now the clock's at 0. And this year, it's not just ending. It's ending in a way that makes it worse. Pittsburgh brought in Mike McCarthy, the same coach who ran Rodgers' offense for 13 years in Green Bay, the one who was in the room for almost everything that made him who he is. Rodgers has said sitting in those meetings again felt like being 22, hearing McCarthy's first team talk all over again. He wasn't even sure he was coming back this year. There was real doubt, his and everyone else's, about whether a 42-year-old had anything left to give a team that had already moved past him once. Then, this offseason, a reporter finally asked him straight, "Is this it?" He didn't hedge, didn't give the usual maybe. Yes, this is it. No more speculation every June. No more will he, won't he. Just one final season, closing the exact same circle it opened 22 years ago. Same coach, same terminology he learned as a rookie. One last read of the defense before he walks away for good. Maybe that's the whole answer. Your brain never needed him to know you existed for this to feel real. It just needed repetition, a little bit of emotion, and enough time. Put those three things together for 2 decades, and a stranger quietly becomes part of your own timeline. Not because he was ever actually there, but because you were, and he happened to be on the screen while it happened. That's not your brain malfunctioning. That's just what it costs to let someone into the background of your life for 20 years. So when he walks off that field for the last time this year, watch closely. Because you won't just be watching a career end. You'll be watching the exact moment your brain quietly closes a file it's kept open since you were a kid, and files you back, whether you're ready or not, into whoever you are now.